All right, everyone. Welcome to this week meeting. As usual, I try to keep it up on time, same day, same time, and sharing five best lesson that I learned during the week. And I hope you can share that to me and to everyone in the group the same things. We haven't come up with the time that suitable for everyone, so I just keep this time and then seeing everyone having some sort of idea and we change. And again, this open for you as brother and sister in high ticket closing. um, but then it's not limited for us. I'm thinking to open that to more people, so friends, other people, you know. Okay, so don't need to be a waste of time here. So I'm speaking five things that I learned quickly in next weeks. Number one is heaven and hell. What I want to talk about this was a believer. So I believe in God and I believe in what He guided to me, and I do everything follow His call, right? So sometime today when I'm driving back home and I listen to my spiritual mentor, kind of an explanation, and someone asked him, so where is heaven and where is hell? So he answered here that if we thinking the heaven or hell is a location, then there's no location. Heaven is just a state. So a state that means you can be in heaven at any time, at anywhere. How? You already know that. So when you are happy, when you are in higher self, when you feel good, when you success, when you whatever you're happy, then that you are in heaven. So the question is, do you do whatever it takes, or do you create yourself opportunity, or do you try to or do the thing that put yourself in the happy mode? That means you are in heaven. Rather than that, you will feel sad, failure, boring, tired, things like that. You actually bearing yourself down to hell. Okay. Second lesson is doing research. Doing the research. So I have this lesson from Drew yesterday, Drew LM. Also, I consider in the past all of my years where I'm trying to do something, where I want to do something, and when I really focus and take a lot of time to do research, and that is the one that make the most of the result. Recently, I did a research on the company that I want to work for. So I do a lot of diligence. I speak to my friend, work on that. I do a research on that company, understand what they're doing and things like that. And spot on. The first interview, I got the job. So that also remind me a thing that okay, a high ticket closing. If I want to have opportunity to work on that, and absolutely I have to find a need. And when I in the need, I need to do a lot of research so that I can find the best niche work for me, the influencer, the business owner, understand them, understand the inside out, understand the packet and everything. So when we have the chance to speak to them, we already know everything. We can't answer everything already. So that build up our position, our confidence. And the challenge is the more you research, that means the better, and also the result you get is the reward of your research. So do your research and don't feel lost or thing like that, right? Because when you do research, you actually learn. When you gain something, you actually got the reward from that. The third lesson is the sentence, I deserve it. I've been years and years and years. I mean, not years, but months, not understanding it. Whenever I sound, I just feel the energy. But I question myself. Like, I deserve it. What is it? I actually not that fire at the moment I speak out loud that sentence. So how do I understand this one? So I deserve what? I deserve I deserve to have a better life. I deserve to have financial good. I deserve to have a good relationship. I deserve to have a good health. But where am I in here? No money, no support from family. Everyone rejects me. Deserve. Is that what I deserve? But today I understand that I deserve is what? When you focus on yourself, when you research, when you do whatever to gain something, to get something. By that, even you failure or even you not yet success. However, you actually deserve one, deserve a better result because we know that we fail multiple times, but then we will get there somehow. And deserve the amount of hard work that we spend, deserve of the better future, right? So I deserve what? I deserve that state. I deserve that result. I deserve that body. I deserve that health. I deserve that relationship. So that I am building that now. So I deserve that kind of result. If I do the hard work, if I put myself in training, doing things. So I'm gonna keep saying I deserve it. And now I deeply understand deserve the result, the reward that I could get. Been through all of the hard work, all of difficulties I have to face with and overcome every day, every single time. Now, the number four is at the end of the day, we already know that the result is almost everything. When I work back in my workplace, everyone saying that. I said, well, at the end of the day, like the result is important. It doesn't matter during the day. You may be tired, you may be make mistake, you cannot complete here and there. But at the end of the day, the result that you complete is important. So let's say I got four problems to fix, but I only able to knock off three. But at least I already have a result at three, rather than dabbling and sitting and complaining and tiring and all kind of that. And at the end of the day, nothing complete, right? And the result is important at the end of the day. However, the process is way, way more important than the result. What I mean by that is you already set a target, already have a plan, you already do things, right? But the process, like you keep doing that, you fail, you do it again, and you focus on that, you keep doing that, you're not complaining, bitching, whining. So that how process work. And the more you keep doing that, the better result you get. Let's say you having you learn a new language or you learn a new skill of playing piano. You might be slower than other people, but then the process is that you keep doing that consistency, you keep doing that every day, you add up a little bit of skill, you add a little bit of improvement, and get what by the end of the day or end of week you gain something. So that is important, the process is important. And I would add in is the process would matter if you start the first step. So thinking back on my book number one, I said, well, nothing happened until you change the state from 0 to 1. Nothing happened when you start doing it, right? um, you cannot find influencer if you don't start. The first step is looking for the niche, looking for the first influencer that you want to work with, etc., etc., right? um, Sometimes overthinking as Ambro, like me, I keep asking, oh yeah, what if, but I didn't have the first step. So let's say the daily fire or the video like this, I just say, heck, doesn't matter. I say anything or not, but I just come into the room and saying things that I learn, and I don't care if I speak not good, not complete, or make a lot of grammar mistake, or should anyone listen to me, or is it worth time, whatever. But then I just decided, okay, I turn it on, I plug the microphone in, and start talking. Okay, and I feel good right now. Then at least I overcome myself that I always feel like, oh, I'm a loser, I'm just kind of, not worth it, and no one cared about me, etc., etc. Okay, now the last thing I wanted to say is about focus on what is work for you. Now I would say that during the whole week, this week, I do not a lot, but some thinking that I say, well, everyone have a unique, right? You have a unique talent in you. You've been born to create. You've been born to do something like creation. Okay, so if you don't do that way, then you not you not fulfill, or you not in the purpose of being in this earth, be in this life. So it doesn't. It's not kind of something that you must do. Then you need to discover yourself. So the whole idea of sometimes personal development is you understand yourself, right? Being better version of yourself. Everyone's saying that, everyone always saying that, but the thing is, what works for you is matter. If you, let's say, if you want to improve your health, so you do exercise, right? And you cannot run like 10 kilometers, but then can you run 100 meters? You cannot push up like 100 times, but then can you push 10 times? Something like that. You want to gain weight or you want to lose weight. Let's say you are uh you just kind of lose a bit fat, I say, but then you decided, okay, you just want to lose few hundred gram, maybe 1 or 2 kilogram. And what would you do? You eat a little bit less, you take care of your body and things like that. And in the closing skill, right, you see, oh yeah, I think this kind of work for me if I have a script in front of me, if I talk with few people, if I do this, if I do that. That's the thing that work for you, right? So learn from others, but then mix it up and then apply the thing is work for you, and you just focus on that. If that a career, if that a financial, if that anything else, you just focus on what you like the most, right? If you focus, if you want to let's say you good at cooking, you good at clothes, you good at fashion, whatever it is. So that is something that you it's work for you. You feel good whenever you do that, and even someone hate you and someone put an objection on you, but then that's something that you pass and you love, and you're easy to pass over, and then it's build up your confidence, and you focus on that and you keep doing it. But I know it's very difficult to find a thing that you like. I also cannot find a thing myself yet, but I believe one thing, that everything we have a price for that, a process for that. And I just keep believe that if one day I will find the thing myself. So that is my all lesson that I learned this week. No one joined the room, and I have something to working on my work. So I have to stop right now. And thank you everyone for look at the review if you got a chance. But I will